Welcome back to another Plasticon review. Today we're going to cover Kabaya Transformers Hydra. Here's Hydra in his F-14 Tomcat mode. I absolutely love this thing. This thing is so slick looking. I've always loved Hydra's colors. It's just something about the way this silver goes with this red and this blue. It just works so well for me. His sticker is a little worse for wear compared to Buster's, but you know, like I said, I might end up just painting those cockpits because I just think it would look better if I did that. But he's got a lot of cool decals on him. These huge decals here on his wings are just amazing. And he's got a cool decal here on the tail fin as well. He does have a bit of a play value in this mode, as you can take his wings and extend them just like in a 14 Tomcat, which I love this. This is so cool. I love when transforming robots can retain some of the function that the original jets have. And this is amazing. I love this. And it's very cool. It's really neat that these can actually just kind of swoop back if you need them to. And to give you a bit of a size comparison on these things, just think of your like your G1 aerial bots. These guys are about that size. They fit so well with that style of robot, and just, I don't know, it works for me. It just works. One thing this thing does, absolutely love what this thing does. This thing is so cool. It actually still retains a Power Master gimmick, and the Power Master is like plugged right in here, which pops right out, and it's detailed completely different than Buster. Hydra is different than Buster, which is cool. They actually sculpted different detail on these. They could have just gave you the same robot, but they didn't. And what's cool is you can actually transform this little dude. He's not just a little brick. So you'll take the little legs and push them down, just like so. And there you go. You've got him. Got Hydra there in his robot mode, and he's so small, like stupid small. Like, look, this dude's like dumb tiny, like stupid tiny. Like, he literally looks like he could fit in the cockpit of this thing. Like, that's how small he is. And like I was saying about Buster before, he literally just comes up to the orange on this guy. That's crazy. He's so tiny. Like, if you sneeze, he's gonna blow away. Love that about these things. It's so small. I don't know. It's just something about this. I love these little things. But anyways, put him back into his Power Master mode and plug him back in so that way he doesn't float off into the nether. Because you know that happens to tiny little things like that. I'm bad about dropping stuff too, so something happens. But anyway, besides that, this guy actually retains one other cool mode I wanted to look into before I put him into robot mode, and that is the Super Jet mode. So I'm bringing in Buster here, and we're going to transform Buster here just to what I need to do for him. Literally the only thing I do. In the original toy, this would just fold up. This will just plug in back here. That's it. That's all you have to do to Buster. I'm going to move him up out of the way. Hydra's a little more complicated. Hydra, you actually have to, I normally split the back wing in half, because it is split in half. And you don't have to fold it all the way down. I usually kind of keep it up a little bit, because you know, he's a jet. He's got to still have that aerodynamicness. You know, fold this entire cockpit portion here back. I normally do that, and then I'll bring this up to kind of meet the cockpit a little bit. I try to make it even. And then we'll plug these two posts. Will actually plug into the back of Buster here. And then the next thing I'll do is you'll take these wings, push them forward, and they'll go forward all the way, just like so. And then you'll take his extra set of guns, you'll take Hydra's guns, and you'll plug them in on top. The original toy did all this too, by the way. So if you're curious about how the real toy worked, it worked just like this. They actually plugged together the same way. And there you go. You got the Super Jet mode. And I love this thing. This thing is so cool. It's so sci-fi, and I don't know. It's just something about it. I always thought it was neat. And it's such a cool power-up mode. Not even such a necessary thing that they could have just skipped out on when they made these, but no, they did this. This is amazing. I love this. It's so cool. And so underrated. Like, stupidly underrated. I love it. Anyway, let's get Buster here out of the way. And I'm going to kind of put him back into his normal mode that I had him in. Put these guns back. Because you can't close these up unless you actually put the guns back. Because the guns are actually in the way of the wing. Plug these back in real quick. And then we'll put him back into his jet mode. And now we're going to go ahead and transform him into his robot mode, which is amazing. I love what his robot does too. This guy's got a really unique transformation. So, first thing I'll do is I'll flip these portions here up. And then you'll take the cockpit portion, I'll fold it up out of the way just like that. And you'll take this entire thing and rotate it. Then you will take these portions here and unpeg them. They'll both pop down, and it'll only come down so far. This is the only parts forming you really have to do to him, because he has two holes. I thought about actually trailing this out so that way it could actually be a rail, so it actually slid down like the original. I might do that in the future, but you plug it in just like that, and then fold out the foot. And you're going to do the same thing here on the other side. Just slide it down, plug it in. Same thing here. Straighten his legs out. Come around here to the back, and then you'll fold out these two little heel spurs. The original toy had this too, by the way. These were actual slides on the original toy. And then you'll reach in here and grab his head, pop his head up, and then fold the I put him upside down. That's what's funny about this, guys. You can actually do that. The original toy would only let you do it one direction. And then you fold his arms out. I had him upside down. But there you go. As for this, you can split this in half if you want to kind of give him that, or, you know, fold it flat. And this piece folds completely up onto his back. Some people will do this and then fold this up around the cockpit like I just did for Super Jet mode, which kind of adds a little bit of variety there on his back. But then there you go. He does not have elbows, but he does have his straightened arms, which the original one had elbows here as well. But that's okay. You don't even have to do anything with the guns. The guns can just stay there the whole time. Even if you do Super Jet mode, the guns don't have to be put in the air position, but that's usually what I do. But anyway, it's got a really cool looking head sculpt. I do like it a lot. I like the fact that this is actually something that slides in and out like the original toy. The original toy would actually, when you turned it though, it would actually pop the head up because it was all kind of geared. But this version doesn't quite do that because, you know, it's a Kabaya kit. It's meant to be put together or not. The other stuff. He has a ton of little decals wrapping all the way around his legs because these are all molded in red plastic and then they're just, you know, put on. Except for this part. These aren't. But this bottom part here is all red plastic. So those decals will really wrap all the way around, which is cool. He's got a couple little decals here for the knees Some here for the chest. He's got his nice Decepticon emblem. And then he's got these little blue decals here for his arms too. And he's neat. I do like him. He has a bit of a backpack, but I mean, not much you can do about that. But it's really cool. He does do the gimmick, just like Buster does, of the guns actually combining. So the two guns here will actually combine together, which is yet another unnecessary thing, but they did it anyway, which is cool. I like when they do unnecessary things sometimes. It's just neat to see that. And then there you go. You got him in his robot mode with his gun, and it's perfect. It works very well. These here, if you wanted to, you can move these down. If you wanted to give him more wings sticking out, you can. But, I mean, it's not really necessary. I just think it's cool. He can do full splits, but really can't do much. He can sit like that, which is hilarious. I guess you can fudge a base mode out of him if you wanted to, but I don't tend to do that with this guy because, you know, he's Hydra. I like Hydra. But I'll normally just kind of stand him stoic, like, you know, the way the original ones were. And here he is with Star Saber and Star Convoy, just to kind of give you a bit of a comparison there. And I find him very cool. He is really a decent representation of the original toy. I do like him a lot. He's definitely a winner in my books, really is. And here he is with his partner in crime. So there's Buster and Hydra together. I think they look great together. This is a perfect match. The colors are perfect. The decal colors are spot on. I love these things and they're amazing. But anyway, this has been Plasticon. This has been yet another Transformer Kabaya review. And I'll see you guys around because I have plenty more coming your way. That's it for now. Bye!